Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time stopping by, hi, my name is Zainab Abidoye, and if it's not your first time stopping by, hi, welcome back again. From the title, you already know what the video is all about. Usually be holding your hands while telling you how to start your own pizza business in 2025 with zero naira. So let's get straight into the video. When I was 16, I started my own pizza business for the first time. That was my first ever time having a business that actually had a name. Prior to that, when I was like younger, 10, 11, I was running like different types of business just to have like extra cash. I can say that I've always been entrepreneurial right from time because my mother is also a businesswoman. My grandmother is a businesswoman, was a businesswoman, but she's dead now. So yeah, first thing you need to do is purpose. Yeah, you have to define why you actually want to start a pizza business. Is it for money? Is it because you have a passion for it? You have to like have a reason for starting, because in life you don't just start things because you want to do it. You have to start because there is a reason for it. Maybe you need extra cash to sustain yourself in school. Maybe you, I know, like most times, the amount of money our parents want to give us that would sustain us, especially as students, and we can't really force them. They are only giving us what they can afford. So it's your own duty and job to find something else to be doing to make extra money if what they are giving you is not enough for you. So first thing you have to do is to find a reason for it. When I started pizza business, I had a passion to own my own business, and also I needed extra cash at that time. At the time, it was 2019. Monthly allowance was 10,000 naira. Then it wasn't enough. Honestly, it was very, very small for me. Because, yeah, things were a bit cheaper at the time, but still, it was too little for me at that time. And I feel like I can't be living like this. I wanted more. So that's passion. So I went on YouTube and searched for videos of how to start pizza business, and I did. I watched a lot of videos. I did so many trial and errors. So let's say this is 2025 and I actually want to start a pizza business, and I'm a student and I don't have enough income to start. This is what I'm going to do. Number one. Also, I've defined the reason why I want to start the business. I'm going to make so much research, search for different types of pizza. There are different. There is New York style pizza. There's margarita pizza. There's chicken barbecue pizza. There's beef barbecue pizza. There's so much. There's mushroom pizza. There's like a lot. I still know all these things because I learned them like 6 years ago. So for you to know that I actually made so much research. So once you've made your research about the type of business you want to do, you also have to research the ingredients. It's very, very important. You have to know your recipe. That's what is going to make your pizza different from other people's own. Once you've learned it very well, if you even go to a culinary school, it makes your job easier. I didn't, and I still thrived. I still made very nice pizzas, but like I said, there was a lot of trial and errors. So you can go to culinary school and learn how to make pizza. And if you can't afford a culinary school, that's why you have YouTube. That's why you're watching me right now. Go on YouTube, search for pizza recipes, different types of pizza. Try it out, make it, give your friends for free, let them test and tell you their honest opinion. Then from there, you are good to go. Once that's your first step to actually, okay, second step. The first step is defining the reason why you want to do the business. Second step is to make your research about the pizza that you want to sell. This video is just about pizza, so I'm not going to be digressing. Then the third thing you have to do is to know your environment and your target audience. Are you a student? Obviously, your customers would be students. When I was in school, most of my customers were my classmates, my level mates, or even my hostel mates. They were the ones that used to buy my products the most. So those were my target audience. And when you identify a target audience, you would be able to cost the price you are going to like sell to people that are working class is different from the amount you are going to sell to people that are just students that are struggling like yourself. So that's why I said target audience. You have, it's very, very important. If you don't have a target audience, you just like be making the pizza. You may not even get customers for like a month. So once you know that, those are the people you are going to identify and also like target, which means you can start, like you can start with running all this WhatsApp ad. There are people in every school that have like WhatsApp TVs. I used that a lot when I was in school. I used to run ads, pay them maybe like weekly, or even send them your products. Or even send pictures of your products to them. They would post about it. Then students in your school would see that. Some of them might not even buy at that immediately. They would just see it and then they would start. They can even message you like, "Oh, save my number. Someday I would buy." And yes, they will buy if you are consistent and you are always posting about the pizza. That's like your target audience. Now you know the people you want to be selling to. Next thing is to find a business name. You have to decide the type of business name that you want to have. Is it your name? When I was selling mine, it was Zainabel's Pizza. Zainab, my name, and then Belle is just like a beautiful woman or like a strong woman. So, because I really racked my brain for it, and I just decided on that one. So after finding your name, you may not have the capacity to register a business immediately, but I would strongly advise that you register your business name so that nobody steals your brand name. Because it's very, very, there's a lot of tips these days. People cannot be creative anymore. So you have to register your brand name and make sure that it's yours. That you can do that with CAC. There are so many people that do that. Then afterwards, you can now proceed to like actually implementing the business idea that you've been working on since, which is the first thing you have to do is get your equipment that you would need for the pizza business. When I started, I could not afford an oven. So I just used gas, that cooking gas, and then pots and stone or sand. So you go outside, get sand, pour it in the pots that you are no longer using, and then I'll place the pan that I'm using to bake the pizza. I'll place it on it, and then it would bake. It bakes like I was using that for like a year before I finally got my first oven. If you watch the video of how I made my first millionaire, you would see the video. You will see there how I explained everything. So that's it. Once you get your equipment, things you need, this is not everything. There are some other things that you need, but let me just list some out for you. You'd be needing a pan, extremely important. There's nothing you want to do without a pan when you are making pizza. You need a round pan. You need a pizza cutter. You would need a whisk. You would need a table that you'll be using to like mix your dough. You will need like a bowl. There are so many equipment that you need, like it's never ending, but those are just like the few ones that you need. Aside that, you're going to need ingredients for your pizza, ingredients for your dough, ingredients for your toppings, all those things. And if you can, please get a fridge. It's going to make your life easier. If you don't have a fridge, you can use like your roommate's fridge or your neighbor's fridge, just like, so when you buy your things in bulk, there's sometimes maybe you are making your pizza sauce, you may have like remnants and you may not want, sorry, leftovers, and you may not want to waste it. You can just take it, you can just keep it in the fridge so that next time you want to make pizza you will just use it, so it makes your job easier. So those are like the main things you need. So once you've perfected your pizza recipe, you are good to go. Next thing you have to do is start telling people about your business, your friends. Tell them like, oh, I'm starting a business and I'm starting a pizza business and I would like if you could support me. You can make a flyer. Canva is free, honestly. You can just go to Canva, search for pizza menu. You would see there's so many. They are like there. So you can search for pizza menu. It's going to bring you. You can edit the template and put your brand name or your brand logo, put the menu that you want and the pricing. And for costing of the pizza, you have to calculate your cost of production. Cost of production includes the ingredients that you used, your transport to the market to go and buy those things, and also your efforts because you have to pay yourself too. So once you calculate those ones, then you add your profits, and that's how you get the price for a particular pizza. And the prices differ. Some chicken pizza might be more expensive than beef, maybe because chicken is more expensive than beef. Margarita pizza may be lesser than chicken pizza because chicken is more expensive. Margarita does not really require any protein. So that's just how it works. You just have to sit down, calculate the cost of what you used to produce a box of pizza. You also have to add the box to packaging. I'm still going to get there. So let's not digress. So once you tell your friends they are starting a business, let me tell you, when you start a business, you would lose so many friends. Most of the time, some people are lucky that they'll have supportive friends. But when I started mine, I lost most of my friends because I don't know what it was at that time. It just felt like, oh, I was I was not serious or something. I'm so grateful I did because nobody wants fake friends in their life anyways. And we're younger. Maybe now they and funniest part, when I started then and they stopped being friends, so like they reduced the way they hung out with me more. Obviously I had more cash, like extra cash because I was working. Guys, I'm very, very hard working. That one thing I love about myself. If I'm determined, sometimes I stay up. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. 8 a.m. 9 a.m. 10 a.m. 11 a.m. 12 a.m. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. 8 a.m. 9 a.m. 10 a.m. 11 a.m. 12 a.m. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. 8 a.m. 9 a.m. 10 a.m. 11 a.m. 12 a.m. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. 8 a.m. 9 a.m. 10 a.m. 11 a.m. 12 a.m. 1 a.m. 2 a.m. 3 a.m. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. 6 to like 12 p.m., 7 a.m. in the night just making pizza or even running delivery. So I was very, very hardworking. Like I really liked the fact that I did that when I was at a young age. Because now that I'm older, I'm just a soft girl. I don't want to be going through that much stress anymore. Maybe because I feel like I've gotten to a point where I can reduce the stress. Like I can make my money work for me. But when you are younger, I strongly advise that you use your younger years, like 16, 17, your teenage years, use it to work. Honestly, you would never regret it. And it's never too late to also work. 24 years, I still have a business I'm running. I still have plans. I still have things that I'm doing underground. So it never stops, but not really actively as I was doing it when I was younger. So after you tell your friends about it, make a flyer, or even talk to a graphic designer to make a logo for you and a flyer. That's what you keep on posting. Advertising is very, very important. And thankfully now you don't have to be going around sharing flyers to people again. Your phone is there, Instagram is there. You can create an Instagram account for your business. Very, very important, extremely important. Even many people will come for Instagram to order from you. It might not be immediately. There are some days that you would go and business will be slow. You would even go like a month sometimes without getting order. It's normal, very, very normal. It happens to the best of us. So don't be sad because you're not getting the order you're supposed to get. I've been there. I understand it perfectly. And there's sometimes that in a day you will get like 10 orders. It happens. That's how life is. Everything cannot be going smoothly. So yeah, that's it. So once you tell your friends about what you want to do and you start telling people about it, little by little, they will start ordering. That's it. You've started a pizza business. And now, before starting the pizza business, you also need packaging. Packaging is very important. When I first started my own, because I could not afford customized pizza boxes, I would buy in units all these cake boxes. You know the cake box. It was not economical and it was too big. You know, it's like high like this. Why pizza box is supposed to be like flat? But I could not afford it at that time, like I said. So I used cake boxes. There's this brand, the paper packaging company. That was the first brand I used to buy. This is not even sponsored. I just remembered randomly. So they make pizza boxes like the ones that are not customized, just the brand paper. You can order. I think their MOQ is 50 pieces or 100. I don't know. But that time it was very cheap. Like I was so the day I found them, I was so happy. Like genuinely. So I ordered from them and they delivered to me in Abuja. I'm sorry, in Ilorin that time. So you can check them out if you want to start your pizza business. They would. They are. I think they are very very. I think they're still in business. Yeah, but I don't use them anymore. I use like normal printing companies so they can customize my name on the pizza. But now I'm not really like into pizza business anymore because I moved to Abuja, and eventually in the future I plan to open a restaurant, inshallah. But for now, I have so much on my plate, and juggling a baking brand or like a baking company with that can, I don't think it can work. But if I have the time, definitely I would continue the business again. I also have another business I'm doing. It's a fashion brand. So that's also another way for me to make money. So I'm just making this video because I don't want to get keep, and I want you guys to know that there's so much money in food business and especially pizza business. So please and please, if you can, if you have the resources, just start it. You're going to make so much money. If you are consistent and you are serious and you know what you are doing, you're going to make a whole lot of money. And I wish you guys all the best. And let me know if you ever like start the business or anything you've learned from this video so far. I was thinking this video will be longer than this, but like I said, it's very simple to start. You don't need so much. You don't need to do like, oh, let me start it. No, it's something you can just sit down with yourself for a month and then decide to start. It was that easy for me to start when I started my own. So many people discouraged me, like, are your parents not giving you money? What's your problem? I would use my mommy's oven. She would complain and complain and complain. Nothing. They at the end of the day, they were so proud of me. Because sometimes I would not even ask them for money, whether they sent my monthly allowance or not. I didn't care. I would, because I already had like money to be spending myself, and nobody questioned where I was getting money from because it had a source. Do you understand? So that's it. And if you're watching this video and you're feeling not motivated, I just want to let you know that it's okay. It's okay sometimes to feel like that, and it happens to the best of us. And I'm so proud of you. You are trying your best. Honestly, the fact that you even clicked on this video means you also want to learn how to be a better version of yourself, and also maybe start a business. If you don't end up starting it, the fact that you even watched the video and till the end, that's like a lot. I'm so proud of you. So thank you once again for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next one, inshallah. Bye guys.